Hey, we are back on Toll Patrol tonight. A divided community. That's what a local economist tells us tolls could do to Hampton Roads.
He even uses the word fracture to describe the trickle-down effect. On January 1st, tolls go up 25 cents, and tolls could continue going up each year after that. But can too much tolling actually be harmful to progress? 10 of your side's Andy Fox has been following the story since the beginning. Andy, you're finding that rising tolls can cause big problems down the road.
Yeah, Nicole, we call this story the tolls that divide us. Anyone who uses the tunnels has a toll story to tell. ODU economist Gary Wagner thinks tolling can cause permanent damage to Portsmouth, Norfolk, and in turn, Hampton Roads.
I think it would create a place that's much less desirable to live.
Less desirable, fractured community, less competitive. The fallout from tolls, says ODU professor of economics Gary Wagner.
We could essentially have the south side being separated from West Hampton Roads, where Suffolk and Chesapeake and Portsmouth would be a lot more isolated. And I think that certainly would not be a good thing for our future.
We are an interdependent region. 60% of us live in one city but work in another. The ERC VDOT contract calls for yearly toll increases of 3.5% or the rate of the consumer price index, whichever is greater. That means we will pay between just below $12 and $21 by the year 2070.
It will absolutely damage our community, and it will make us much less competitive.
Most of us will be dead by 2070, but Dr. Wagner says many of us change our habits when the tolls cost us $1,000 a year, and that is happening right now.
We rarely go to Norfolk or Virginia Beach anymore.
Just ask Portsmouth resident and vocal toll opponent Carrie Danaher.
We don't go to the beach for fun anymore. We used to shop regularly in Norfolk and go to restaurants in Norfolk. We don't do that anymore.
Struggling.
9 months of tolls have slashed business at Brody's restaurant 50%.
You can't blame it all on tolls. You have to look at the economy. You have to look at where folks have decided not to go out and spend money for lunch.
And then tolls, another reason for them not to go out and spend money.
Tolls exacerbate the situation.
I don't feel that it impacted us as much as we thought it would. I mean, we were all panicked.
To be fair, not everyone is negatively impacted by tolls. The Beer Garden's Stephanie Brown hates tolls, but says business is good, no drop off. Her spreadsheet shows 25 to 35% of her business comes from Norfolk.
I had a coupon at a Harris Teeter in downtown Norfolk. On the back, if people brought in their receipt, they would get $1.50 off their check to help pay for the tolls. And when she came to renew the contract, I hadn't even known it had gone out because I didn't receive one coupon.
VDOT and ERC sent us tunnel traffic volume since tolls began in February. Traffic down 20% on average from the previous year. October, traffic down 12% on average since a year ago. ERC says traffic's coming back.
I have not seen it come back.
Longtime traffic reporter Kenneth Johnson not buying the VDOT ERC numbers. He can tell every day tunnel traffic backups from congestion alone almost non-existent.
The backup eastbound 264 heading for the downtown was going to be backed up to Frederick Boulevard by 7 o'clock. The westbound side would be backed up to Brambleton Avenue by 6:45 and 7 o'clock. It would stay that way for a while. Now you hardly see any kind of backups or delays.
The final reality check comes from Secretary of Transportation Aubrey Lane, who says if you're looking for any more state buy-downs of tolls, stop looking. Chances are they aren't coming.
I don't believe it's a good use of state resources to continue to buy down those tolls any further than we have.
Now, this is Dr. Gary Wagner's regional study on tolls. We have put it online at wavy.com. If you are affected by tolls, please read it. Also on wavy.com, hover over the traffic tab and click tolls. Go to How Will Tolls Affect Me? You can calculate how much you will pay over the next 3 years. 10 on your side wants you to know that. Check it out. How much are you going to spend in tolls each year? You can find that out. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.